Stephanie Davis has opened up about how she feared she would die at the hands of her stalker, who tormented her for months with creepy gifts. The actress stalker, Alex Boston, 43, pleaded guilty on November 12 to stalking the celebrity Big Brother star, 28, however he failed to turn up to sentencing on December 22 and there is currently a warrant out for his arrest. Discussing the ordeal for the first time in a new interview, Stephanie told how she first noticed that someone was watching her when a delivery of hand-picked daffodils was left outside the home where she lives with her son Coben, 4. At first, Stephanie brushed off any harrowing thoughts and thought maybe her mother Pauline Davis had left the flowers outside her door. However, after Pauline confirmed she was not the gift giver and more presents began to arrive at the property, Stephanie began to worry. Talking about some of the gifts received, Steffi told the Mirror, "He left a big bag of stuff that obviously he picked for me. What freaked me out was there was a little leopard print number. On reflection it makes me feel sick, as I thought he obviously looked at that, gone out and got it, and thought that it would look good on me." Stephanie said that she knew the person leaving the gifts was the same culprit, because they continued to leave bunches of daffodils with the gifts. One present was a plant, which was accompanied by a message which read, "Grow this to grow our love." While making declarations of love and admitting that he wanted to be a father to her son Coben. Stephanie, who was in a relationship with Oliver Tasker at the time, asked her then-boyfriend if he was sending the gifts, however she said he seemed offended and confirmed that it wasn't him either. The gifts left Stephanie feeling paranoid and she began to question whether it was someone she knew in her local area, including a man who had repeatedly been asking her out on a date. During the ordeal, Stephanie also discovered hundreds of messages from fake accounts in her Instagram direct messages from the stalker. She said, "I noticed some messages off this account, one of hundreds, as I don't know how many accounts has made to message me, like really obsessive and scary, but he was basically saying he knows that we are meant to be together and he loves me and wants to be a dad to Coben." She also revealed that he had been following her while out and about, as he revealed he had seen her on a walk with her and her friend during lockdown. At the time, Stephanie contacted the police who came to collect items, including the daffodils, for DNA testing. Discussing the impact it had on her life, Stephanie said, "I wasn't sleeping. Every time I left home I was having panic attacks. I wasn't sleeping so I was waking up panicked and checking Coben as I thought something was going to happen to him." Stephanie began fearing the worst and she says she was starting to worry that the stalker would try and kill her. "At this point, I was like, what am I going to do if he tries to kill me? It was really scary, has coming to my house. He is waiting for hours outside. What is he planning? Is he looking for ways to get in? Is he watching through the window? Is he doing something more disturbing?" The obsessed stalker was caught on camera skulking around the home of Stephanie after Stephanie told her boyfriend she could sense that he was watching her. During the ordeal she suffered panic attacks and had to move out of her home as a result of the frightening and distressing campaign of obsessive and unwanted contact. At the time she even took to Instagram to post harrowing CCTV footage showing Boston sneaking around her front garden wearing a hooded jacket. Stephanie can be heard screaming in terror as she watches her stalker ramble around and peer into crevices of her home and garden. She posted the terrifying footage to Instagram alongside the caption, "My stalker." "I've been quiet on social media for a long time and not as active as I used to be as this has been going on for nearly a year and I've had to stay quiet about it so it didn't affect the case. It's caused me so much distress, having to leave my home with Cobbin and move into my mum's with no space for us, with my routine changed and everything taken from me once again, my peace of mind, my sanity and my love for life. Looking over my shoulder every minute of the day, panicking wherever I go. My anxiety has been that bad I can't even tell you, and not being able to leave the house. I've literally had the S year amongst S other years. You think it can't get any worse and then it does. Life just isn't fair sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I just don't ever get a break. On top of this, I lost my baby and a broken down relationship with horrendous heartbreak on top of grieving losing my baby and having a stalker. Everything together just destroyed my mental health slowly amongst other stresses, and has took me to a real dark place once again amongst other stuff I've been dealing with privately. You can see on this video me and O leaving the house and the stalker still behind my bins. There's a lot more to this, but it will come out in the trial. I'm so thankful has been caught and I can try and restore my life, once again. All of this together has been a big hit on me, and genuinely at some points I haven't seen a way out. It's all been a lot of stress on top of stress on top of stress. I can't wait to see the back of this year. It's hard when you think you finally have your happy ever after, then it's all taken away and more. I still struggle sleeping and still finding everything that's happened really hard, so I'm just taking some time for myself. But I've seen it's all in the press, so this is one of the videos of me finding him at my house when I was home and walking out, and him hiding behind my bins with a balaclava on, sending things to Cobbin etc. It's just been a horror film. Just need a massive hug and a brand new start. Really feel like whoever has a voodoo doll of me with pins in needs to stop now. Just want peace and happiness. A CPS spokesman said, between April 2020 and July 2021, Boston stalked Ms. Davis by bombarding her with messages via social media, delivering letters and gifts, and loitering outside her home address. Boston, of Moreton in Wirral, Merseyside, was identified through his Instagram account and fingerprint evidence on the letters, the CPS said. When his address was searched, more letters intended for Davis were found. Ronan Millay, District Crown Prosecutor for CPS Mersey Cheshire, added, stalking and harassment can take many forms, but the common denominator in all such cases is an unhealthy fixation on an individual by the perpetrator. Stalking is a serious offence, one which has a significant impact on the victim. The CPS is committed to the prosecution of these offences, working closely with our partners to ensure that victims are supported and protected wherever possible. Stalking is not a form of flattery and is not something women in public life should simply have to expect. It is a harmful practice and it will be taken very seriously. Davis is best known for playing Sinead O'Connor on Hollyoaks and came to fame on BBC talent series Over the Rainbow. She has a son with reality television personality Jeremy McConnell.